One NBA legend who's rocking with LeBron over MJ's former teammate Scottie Pippen, who had this to say last week on Stacey King's.
Oh shit. Oh, all right. Guess we're staying on topic.
Give Me the Hot Sauce podcast. That's a great ass podcast.
Give me the hot sauce.
LeBron will be the greatest statistical guy to ever play the game of basketball. And there's no comparison to him. None. So, does that make him the greatest player to ever play the game?
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? The greatest statistical player to ever play the game. Can someone explain that, bro? Can someone explain that? Because I think it's just totals at that point. Like from what I'm getting from people saying that is like, yo, by the time LeBron ends his career, his totals are just gonna be crazy, and that's why he's gonna be the GOAT. If your argument is longevity, that's fine, but I think, you know, at least the people I'm having these conversations with, we're a little bit more advanced than just totals. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna sit up here and say Karl Malone's a better scorer than Kobe Bryant just because he has more total points. You know, I think LeBron James is on pace to have top 5 in three-pointers made in the playoffs or some shit like that. You know? I think James Harden is on pace to be like a top 3 3-point field goal maker of all time. Like, we're not James Harden and Ray Allen in shooting. Let's stop it. You know what I'm saying? But
I'll leave that out for debating because I don't believe that there's a great player because our game is a team game and one player can't do it. Like, I seen Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls. You guys seen him play.
Okay, and that is interesting because people do cut that out when they put out that clip. So this clip comes from him literally saying he doesn't even believe great players exist. So not LeBron, not Shaq, not Kobe, not Jordan. Great players just don't exist, apparently, to him. Listen, bro. For Stephen A to go that hard on him is crazy. Pause.
I seen Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls. You guys seen him play. He's a horrible player. He was horrible to play with. He was all one-on-one. He's shooting bad shots. And all of a sudden, we become a team and we start winning. Everybody forgot who he was.
Side note, them having an in-studio Jumbotron is like low-key crazy. Also, I'm not a big fan of this shot, but it is what it is.
All right, 2 things. First, Scott, you got to fix the camera. Get that headroom right. Get that ring light. Invest. You got to invest in yourself.
Yeah, man, let your kids do the videos for you.
You got to invest. It's like $30 for a ring light. You get them on Amazon. But we talk about Scottie, and you got to really feel for this dude, man. He was clowned in The Last Dance. MJ's son snatched his ex-boo. And many people don't truly appreciate the contributions he had to those Bulls.
You didn't have to use that one.
Where do you think all this anger is coming from?
Because he didn't lose his ex-boo to
his ex-wife.
His son.
Or his wife?
He didn't lose her. Like, it ain't like they was together.
She was for the streets. He just didn't know it yet.
Yeah, she was for the streets.
Look, we're not here to talk. I'm just saying.
He belongs. He can be to the streets. It's Scottie Pippen.
So let's start act like niggas ain't hoes too.
I'm not,
like that dick ain't get ran through.
They have kids, so I'm not going.
That's not.
I mean, we could be ran through.
He's Scottie Pippen, though.
I'm just saying that has to hurt, right? You got a little kid in the locker room when you coming up, and now you got to watch him with your ex-wife. That's. I'm just being real.
I mean, it's a child's fantasy. I can do that.
I'm
about to say, yeah, that's a child's fantasy. So.
The whole situation is low-key crazy, though. And now just follow my train of thought, bro. Right? Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I don't even know if Jaylen Brown got a wife. But like in 20 years, if Jaylen Brown and his wife broke up, and now Deuce Tatum is dating Jaylen Brown's wife, I'd be so fucking mad, bro. Holy shit.
Y'all see the video. A lot of people had a lot of interesting things to say about Scottie, what he said in that video. But was Scottie spitting facts, or is he just salty?
Facts.
Damn, Gil. Okay.
Well, what did he say? He said he's gonna be the best statistical stats player ever. Yeah. Does that make him number?
No, not me as B Souls be mad. If I was Jaylen Brown, I'd be mad. Type shit.
One. What he said is a fact. He's gonna be he already got the scoring title. When you talk about rebound and assist, he's gonna be there. So he's technically gonna have the best statistical stats. So he said, I'll let y'all keep that up for debate. Yeah. Now,
the second part.
The second part is 100% true.
Damn.
The reason I say that is, it's what the fuck they do to everyone else since Michael Jordan, right? Whenever you're on a horrible team and you're just getting stats, what do they do to that player? Those stats are meaningless. You have meaningless stats. You're stat chasing, right? All the triple doubles Westbrook did, meaningless. Right?
He got an MVP. He got an MVP. How is it meaningless?
So when Jordan was averaging 35 and winning all these scoring titles, it should be meaningless. Right. Because if it wasn't meaningless then, why is it meaningless now? Yeah. Or it's meaningless now when people are trying to chase Jordan. So you're erasing all his meaningless years to say, oh, he's this. Yeah. Well, that's unfair to everyone that's 20, 21, 19, 18, right? So you're putting, hey, you got to win now. Jordan got six rings, win now. So now everything we do is all about winning when
he wouldn't do
his career, his legacy, the shit that no matter if someone gets 6 rings, you're going to say, well, you don't have 9 scoring titles when you know damn well those scoring titles went on years that didn't even fucking do anything with them. So going by the logic of society, then I'm gonna say, yeah, those 6 years when he didn't have a ring, they're fucking meaningless stats.
And they'll kill you for that.
Of course, but they killed every player for it. Yeah. Every player that was on a bad, Kevin Love when he was on a bad team, you know, putting up numbers for no damn reason, just.
And this is exactly what I was talking about earlier, though, when it comes to just discourse on the internet in general. People like Gilbert Arenas look at a big section of a big corner of the conversation, and he just talks about it like everyone talks like that. That shit is like the question was directed to just Gil. Gil, what do you think about this? What do you think? Not, and for his answer to be, oh, I ain't gonna lie, well, if we talk about LeBron, I mean, if they want to pull this card, then I'm going to pull this card then because they pulled that card, so it's wrong if I do it. That shit is corny, bro. That shit is corny, man. I can't, bro. I can't.
Playing basketball, right? You're drafted to these worst teams, and you're creating these numbers, and then you're building the team. Yeah. Well, before they let anybody build the team, they already done told their stats is meaningless. So
yeah, you had 63 in the Garden, but you lost. I can only imagine if Jordan was playing. Yeah, so what? You took an L, but that's but everything.
No. Galib, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I was even one of those people. Looking back, I would have changed my take on it. I was one of those people that gave Devin Booker for putting up empty stats before 2021. But the reality, like if someone asked me, what do you think about, I don't know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander putting up stats, but not making it to the playoffs. If my rebuttal on this stream was, hey man, shit, from 2018 to 2020, motherfuckers was telling me Devin Booker and Trae Young were putting up empty stats. So going by their logic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's putting up empty stats. Chat, is that not a corny answer? That's a corny answer. That's not even, like, I don't care what. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what they're like. The question was directed to you. Answer it from your perspective. But I'm being obtuse though. I'm being obtuse, man.
He did from beyond that point. The stuff that set up the tournament the player he is. Do you think a horrible teammate? I mean, Scottie.
Personally, we can't
there.
say if we were or not. We've seen The Last Dance, right? But from there is everyone who played with him. We can't. The media can't, say who is a horrible teammate and who's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they said Jimmy Butler is a horrible teammate, and look where he's at.
So but I guess from the outside perspective, we hear terms like horrible, we think, but that's part of life. People work with horrible people.
Okay. Horrible. Okay, this is like a weird one because this world, greatness is built off horrible mindsets.
Okay.
Right? It's not people who think us. It's people who think me. You fucking fit in, right? So when you look at all the top of everything, it's a me first personality.
That is true. I will give Gil that. Cause I was watching a Joe Budden interview this morning that he had with Mike Tyson, and he pretty much asked the same question. Yo, can you be great in sports without an ego? And he essentially said, no, it's essential. Like, it's essential. You cannot be great without an ego, but you just got to check yourself and make sure it doesn't consume you. Gil is right on that, though. Gil is right. And this is why I also say, like Scottie saying the things that he's saying, I get the pushback, but I also understand it because of the fact that, Scottie Pippen is a great player. You don't get to those heights as a player without having an ego yourself. So it's an ego battle. You know what I'm saying? This is how I also defend Paul Pierce when, he had that whole, I believe I have a better career than Dwayne Wade take. I understand from an objective point of view, a majority of people will say that Dwayne Wade at his peak was better than Paul Pierce. Dwayne Wade had a better career than Paul Pierce, and I would personally agree. But if I am Paul Pierce, would I be Paul Pierce if I went into a game against Miami thinking, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, D-Wade's better than me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, LeBron is putting fear in me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mamba mentality, right? It's not some fun shit. Everybody, oh yeah, we go out there, we have Mamba mentality. No, you didn't like Mamba mentality. It was selfish. Get your fat ass in shape. Why am I passing it to a dude who don't work out? That's Mamba mentality. Why you keep drawing plays for this? Hey, I ain't passing him the ball. I work 7 hours a day. He works 1 hour. Why am I passing him the ball? The world did not like the Mamba mentality. So they changed it to some weak ass shit, right? I seen a kid who scored 81 and then stopped scoring. That ain't Mamba mentality.
That's to keep.
You want that for Kobe wants you to try to score 100.
Yeah.
Right? Mamba mentality is when his kids, the girls team lost, right? And they felt really bad. And then they beat the team by like 80 to 100. And all the parents was like, why are you running up the score? He said, oh, don't tell my kids how to eat.
Right.
They've been savoring this goddamn meal. They've been savoring this shit. They've been waiting 3 months to get this team back. No, they're gonna eat. That's horrible.
Yeah. I want to say something about the Scottie Pippen thing. Like, of course, obviously the stats, LeBron's going to be the greatest player ever. But people are saying he's salty, saying this stuff about Jordan. I personally feel like he's always wanted to say how he felt about Jordan, but he never did out of respect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's sometimes like a respect thing where you're like, you know what, I'm not even going to air this. Who cares? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Then you see The Last Dance, and you're like, oh,
Not
this
too much,
nigga
bro.
just
Not too much.
disrespecting me. Like, why the fuck do I care how he feels if I tell people my experience with him as a teammate? Like, I have every right to say how I experienced someone.
Is that
that's not
actually
salty.
when he started talking?
Yes.
After that?
Yes.
I mean,
That's when it got loud.
It's picked up.
I think he's salty.
I think he's just being brutally honest now.
I think he's salty. Because what took you so long? Now because
Respect.
you saw
Respect.
Respect.
Not respect.
Man.
Yeah.
It's because you saw my son with your wife. So now
No,
it
it
is.
started
It
way
is
before
because-
that.
No.
It started way before that.
It started after the last dance.
Yes, it
Yeah,
did.
but that was the last straw, though. I feel like
No, he was going before the last
Nah,
dance.
he-
I mean, after the
but
last
not
dance.
like this, though.
Oh no, that's because no.
Not like
that's
this.
because listen.
Your son is banging my wife.
When you're talking ruthless, we're talking MJ now, right?
Yeah.
Cutthroat. I'm pretty sure he was like, hey, young fella, go get that.
Of course.
Go get that. You want to keep talking? Go get that.
I mean, of course.
Give her the helicopter treatment.
Of course.
So, yeah, I mean, who knows? But that would be Jordan's mindset. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like that person in the workplace that you don't like. That's the Jordan
And
mentality.
shout out to Luigi, yo, man.
Hey, best friends, hey, you're fired. Get on out here. Like, you don't like that personality, but that's the personality that
Scottie
runs
has a
shit.
weak mentality, though.
Huh?
Scottie has a weak mentality, though. He's a weak.
You think you should have done all this? But,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
we talk about
you have a
the
weak,
respect
like you're the one signed that bullshit contract. You're the one who married that wife. Like you're the one did what you did. So don't be mad at me.
Why y'all
because
taking
because
shots?
because I'm the guy.
Like, I don't think this has to do with the wife.
I'm about to say, let me not gonna give
Has to do with
Larsa
all
Pippen
that,
any more
everything,
shots. She don't
everything.
deserve
Let's-
no
let's- yeah, let's
gunshots
just talk
today. She
hoop
didn't
for
do
the-
anything wrong.
No, but that's what I said. I don't know if
Oh,
it
wow.
has anything to do
Well,
with
he
just
actually got gunshots.
The wife itself. This is probably just
All that.
Like you built a dynasty with a dude, and
Off Scotty's back.
And you
that 7-year,
disrespected
$19
him.
million deal.
You
Without that
disrespected
deal,
him.
the Bulls are in a different position. So you got to imagine.
no, they all was getting.
Yeah, I must say they
They
all.
all
yeah.
money-wise,
Mike
it was
didn't start
all
getting this.
getting-
Mike didn't start getting this money till what the last
taking
3 years?
advantage of.
They was all getting taken advantage of. Yeah, they was all getting that Curry,